Okay, everybody on YouTube, this is Reef Octopus 2012 here, and this is my 90-gallon reef aquarium, and I'm gonna do a video today talking about par 38 LED bulbs. I have two over top of this 90-gallon tank, and as you can see, they pretty bright. They're the closest thing I noticed compared to if you want to match it to metal highlights, but way less heat. It's almost warm to the touch. The electricity bill's way lower. So that's a plus because it won't heat up the water in your tank. So you don't have to use a chiller with this. So that's you saving even more money because you might spend it $300, $400, $500 depending on what kind of chiller you get. And I'm gonna just zoom in just to show you. This is just like a little custom little canopy top I made with some scrap wood. It was just something quick, stuff around. I had less than $15, some screws and some wood. And these lamps, you could get them from Home Depot. And these are where I got the bulbs under. As you can see, they real bright. I'm taking this video on my iPhone 4, so I apologize. I mean, it's gonna do it in HD, but I mean the camera can't even catch the intensity of this light. There are 12 LEDs on this fixture, on this bulb, spot bulb, with 60-degree optics. You have 6 blue LEDs and 6 white. And I got, like I said, I have it on both sides. And the good thing about this, it comes with a little LED controller, remote control. So I could turn down my whites, I could turn up my blues, lower my blues. I could get any color option I want. I mean, or I could just switch all the blues on, all the blues off, or all the whites on. And I can show you right now. You're gonna see for 1 second as the light changes. That's with just the blues on. These are just with the blue lights on. And then I'm gonna show you with just the whites on. And you can see it's a big difference. I mean, there are 16,000K LEDs on here. So, and you can see that's just the white lights on. I have a devil hand, leather, some zinnias, another finger leather over there, some zoos, some star polyps, green star polyps, some other kind of polyps. I think they purple star polyps. Green scroll coral right there, and a green Monty. Some Nemos. Well, let's get back to the LEDs here. I mean, they fully controllable. I could turn back on higher the blues, and you're gonna start to see the white blue out right now. Looks more blue now because I turned the blues back on, and you can see side by side comparison. These are with the blue and whites on the left, and you have just the whites on the right. Now I'm gonna turn these back up. There we go. I paid $65 a piece for these LED bulbs, these par 38 bulbs. I mean, the website I got it from is ledwholesalers.com. You can look them up on Amazon, and they have them. The bulbs are still $65, which is good because other companies, supply and demand. The more demand, they start raising the price higher and higher. So for $65 a bulb, and I had this tank running already for 8 months, and I never had a problem with these bulbs. I mean, one time I dropped the remote in the fish tank, and it was fried. I emailed them. They sent me another remote within 3 days for free of charge. So, I mean, it's a good company. Again, I said it's ledwholesalers.com if you want to check it out. But, anybody can get these bulbs. I mean, the smaller the tank. Since I don't have corals in the middle of my tank, just 2 pieces of rock, I didn't purchase another bulb, but soon I will, because I'm going to pack this tank up. And I got another build. I probably do 120 gallon long or 120 gallon 48 inches long by 24 by 24. And I'm going to have that upstairs in the living area. That'll be soon after the holidays, But like I said, and I don't have a par meter. I will be purchasing one soon. But I get a lot of par from these bulbs. I mean, it's so strong. That's why I got most of these corals. I started them off at the bottom, and I didn't even have to move them. They love it. I noticed when I try to raise them to the top of the tank or midway, they don't like it. They'll close up. The light is just too strong. It's a strong light. And like I said, at 24 watts altogether, you're getting 12 watts per bulb. Because they're 1 watt LEDs. So you're getting 6 blue 1 watt LEDs and 6 white on each bulb. So that's 12 and 12. So it's only pulling 12 watts of power, but the intensity of the light is crazy. Yeah, anybody could do it. A little custom canopy like this. I mean, I can show you how does it look. If I shut this one off, you can see. There go the LEDs with the optics. Around here, where my thumb is at, is the heat sink. This is where all the heat radiates off of the bulb. I mean, look, I just shut them off. They warm to the touch. I could touch these. No heat whatsoever. It's about as warm as a piece of toast. And it doesn't heat my tank. For the wintertime, it actually gives it a good warmth to a point where, I could set my heater on a nice low setting, and that saves electricity there, and just use some of the heat from the lights here. But it's, like I said, it's very minimal heat coming off these bulbs. I mean, I had this coral already under these bulbs. This devil's hand, as you see, it's kind of big. He was way smaller than that when I first got him. He loves the light. He loves it. I mean, I just purchased that not too long ago. It looks like they like it because the last couple days I've been noticing some splitting going on here with the Xenia colony. Like, it's splitting into multiple heads. As you can see, let's see. Right around this area, you can see the polyps splitting. So they love the light. And the zoos up there, they got green mouths. That one fragged itself. I done put the frag over here on this side, and it's doing lovely. Like I said, the corals love it. Go mocha clown. My unicorn thing. So if anybody's looking for a low cost and economy budget wise way to put LEDs on your tank now, go with a par 38 bulb. It's the cheapest thing you can get. for the strongest intensity. And this tank, like I said, is 48 inches long, 24 inches deep. And you can see the rays of light. The camera is like absorbing a lot of this light coming off these bulbs to a point where you can't even see, you just see blue. So, I mean, it's a cheap way to get LEDs. Like I said, any household socket would do, but I went with this industrial type. These are like, you can get them at Walmart for $10, Home Depot for $10, and it comes already wired. You can just plug it into your standard socket, screw in the bulb, and you're ready to go. You got the remote. The only drawback to me is you can set these bulbs up to a timer, which is cool, but since they're all on one circuit, on one wire, when a timer goes off, it'll shut them off, both lights together. You have to come back manually with the remote, turn on the blues to get that dusk look for your tank. And the same thing when they go to turn back on, it'll automatically, by default, cut the blues back on. But an hour later, you better be ready to get up and turn on with the remote, using a remote, turn on the whites. That's the only drawback, but I only spent $120, and that's all I got really using. And I got like one T5 blue actinic in here. That's all I'm using for light, and like I said, the corals love it. When I do start buying more SPS corals, I will be purchasing another bulb, or I might go with these other fixtures that I've been doing a lot of research on. These two fixtures that I want have built-in fans. They have 120 1-watt LEDs. Every other LED is one white, one blue, one white, all the way through. One fixture is about, I believe is about under $100 for one fixture. So, and the cool thing about it, the company will actually let you customize what Kelvin you want for your LEDs. So I might go, instead of having the whites 16K, I might do the whites 20K, and then the blues would be 460 nanometers for my for my actinics. So that's another good feature, and it's no extra charge to do that. They won't charge you extra. They can waterproof the fixture for you just in case if it gets wet. It'd be splash proof, waterproof, and it has two built-in fans. Like I say, I think that fixture is about $100. For two fixtures is like almost $150, and then with shipping, I mean, once I get all the way details and I order them two fixtures soon, I will be doing a review on that, and to let you know. But I heard good things about it. I actually seen videos with people using them. You could probably find videos on YouTube, but that's all I got for now, guys. It's Reef Octopus 2012, and I'm out. Thank you.